Minnesota, because I live here, I never really thought Minnesota was that passive aggressive. But people are right, you know. Like for instance, I wrote a murder ballad for me and my clarinet, you know, and it was just like, yeah, it was just like ga-da-ding, ga-da-ding, doo-doo-doo. And that's what I do. Yeah, strangely enough, the ga-da-ding is on the clarinet, and then doo-doo-doo, I just do like that. And yeah, and in the murder ballad, nobody dies. So talk about passive aggressive, right? Yeah, nobody dies in my murder ballad. It's just all about ways I wish people would accidentally die. There she goes again. It's so dark. Well, it's Mother's Day, and I want to talk about, I always talk about my mom, because she's just good. You know, and like, how are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay on time. So, you guys are so well behaved. It's not going to be like that next show, not at the 10:30 show, everybody. They're going to be like, hey, tell us jokes about donkeys and other mateable objects, you know? I don't do that if it's not a holiday. Anyway, like my mom in the discussions, I was sitting down. I went two weeks ago. I visited. I had Friday off, and I stayed over one night, and then the next day I was like, it is time to go. You know. And I was sitting down and having some alone time eating, and my mom came down the stairs, and I was like, oh shit, I think she saw me. And you know, yes, and she did. And I was sitting there eating, and then she just was walking. She stops and she goes, the year was 1959, and your mother just got out of working at the bank because I had worked as board you kids, and I was hungry, and I went into the Woolworths, and I said, I'm probably going to have something to eat here at the and to get this straight, you have to realize that the Woolworths used to serve food, and also that there used to be a Woolworths. It's important, you know. And she's like, and I sat down and they served me up this potato salad, and it came on a bed of lettuce, and I sat there and I ate it, and I said to myself, Jesus Christ, this is the most refreshing potato salad I've ever had. And that was the end of that story. Yeah, and I was like, what do I do here? Because there's really nothing more for me to add to that conversation. You know, it's just awkward, but I don't want to be disrespectful, so in my head, I just said a prayer. And I was like, Dear Woolworths, thank you for the potato salad. Amen. And that's all I said, and it was weird, but I heard my parents have this conversation once. My dad said to my mom, he goes, you want to watch a movie, Janice? And she goes, does it have John Travolta in it? And he goes, no, then I don't want to watch it. There was, again, nothing to add to that conversation, right? Her point was made. So anyway, I better write a song for Mother's Day, and I did, and then it sucked, and so here's a Father's Day song.